Welcome to our second Forever of Africa 4-Core Masterclass. We have chosen to do this Masterclass, and as always, as the Vice President for Africa, I'm honored to be with you. JB Anisha, which is simple. JB, I think that you can remember that. Once again, this is part of our 4-Core Masterclass. For those who do not know, maybe you are taking now, let's remember who are these, which are these 4-Core. We think that it's the experience of the best successful forever business owner that we have gathered in 4. What do we have? The 4-Core are really the tools for success. 1 is recruitment. 2nd, retention. 3rd, productivity. 4th, development. Recruitment, retention, productivity, development. 4-Core. Now, let's prepare. And I want to make sure that you have everything so that you can take the maximum of what is going to happen. Are you ready? Africa, are you ready? We have done such a way that you can have the best of the world. Not only African experience, but experience from outside. Last time, remember, at the end of the recruitment masterclass, President Greg Moon announced the top 5 FBOs in Africa who had the best recruitment numbers in 2020 so far. I think that it can be a good idea to listen something from them. And not forget, last time we took the commitment to recruit 5, minimum 5 assistant supervisors for the month. So let's have a look at what they have to say so that we can share the experience of the last lesson that we had, last masterclass. Let's go!
Hi, my name is Joyce Akujifa Amedome from Ghana. I am delighted to be one of the top recruiters in Africa. My top tip for you is persistence in doing the good things you do repeatedly. Try talking to at least 10 people a day. Share our wonderful product and business opportunity. Build good relationships with your contacts, and they would love to join your business. Thank you.
Good morning, my family Forever Living Products. I am manager Mohamed Salim Jawara from Senegal. I am really excited, happy that I am among the 5 top distributors for recruitment in Africa. I'm really happy about that. The secret is consume the products and share the products. You feel better, you feel good, people will listen to you. So the double opportunity will be at the appointment. That is health, wealth, and the 3rd is happiness. Thank you all.
Hello everyone, my name is Madilo Marite. I'm very humbled to be one of the top recruiters in Africa. My top tip is develop a customer base around 40 to 70 customers a month. Be consistent and show up in your business every day so that those customers can believe in you and your products and then convert them into business partners. Thank you.
Great tip from the best recruiter in Africa this year. I hope that you have taken notes from all that they have said. So now, that was the first lesson. Recruitment, we have everything, we know, have taken notes. Now ready for action on recruitment. 5 assistants for the month of August. Now let's focusing on retention. 2nd goal, retention. And what is retention forever? Quite simple. The number of people in your team who make a purchase. Want to know your retention rate? Just take your recap. How many people did a purchase in the month? And that's it. Retention. In order for you to downline to make a purchase, you will need some leadership skill. You need to do a great job in educating them, showing them, motivating them, supporting them, and being a great leader, leading from front. And if you are good at retention, it means that you have a good leadership skill. So you can measure your leadership skill by recruitment rates, your retention rates. So retention will show you how good you are at leadership and that your business is getting strong because we retain and we provided a good future for you. So take care of retention. So before we get started, I told you that before, take notes. So you are ready, you have taken notes, you have everything, take note, record everything you want. There is so much to learn. So let's get started now. You are ready? Let's go for an exciting presentation by someone who must be one of the best in the world. I didn't say in Africa, I didn't say in Europe, in the world at retention. He's a diamond sapphire manager, 17 managers under him, the right minimum, has $500,000 US of sales in his team each month. Did you hear here? That's $500,000 in sales in his team. He was the #1 top business builder in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland in 2018 and 2019. He's only 25 years old, 24 years old, 24 years old. Young, but strong. Please welcome our good friend, Mr. Gene McMentor. Please, Gene, go ahead.
Hello, hello, hello from wonderful Germany to all my African friends. And this is our lovely office. And I'm Jim Mentor, and working makes more fun if you work with people you love. This is my beautiful mom, Bridget Mentor, Diamond Manager. And you see, we always have all the goals we have up there. What we like to accomplish and get closer to in the next few days, months and years. And this is like our vision board, and all forever already paid for us, forever did for us, all the holidays, vacations and so on. And me personally, Nick asked me for a short video about retention. So how do we get our team motivated? How do we stay engaged with our team? And in advance, sorry for my poor English. I'm giving my very best for you, my friends. And so the first thing would be, Nick asked me, I do have here a whole PDF. What activities do we do with our team to keep all engaged and motivated? And the first thing would be to work together, like my mom and I do, in like 5 or 6 days a week from 7. We do work here, you can see it. We do work here. We have a whirlpool for our team. We have our little, what do you call it in English? Terrace, is this the right thing? And our little like pool. And we have people here all over the week. So they work with us, they eat with us, we celebrate together, and we phone together for new prospects, for new people coming into the forever business. So we're very grateful to work like that. And what we do is, on our vision board, on everything we have at our home, is always have new goals for ourselves. Because we personally, as Family Mentor, believe that your team can only be motivated if you are motivated. If you are not motivated, your team cannot be motivated. If there's any online presentation, if there's any live presentation, if there is any offline presentation, oh, I have to go to the sun so you can see me better. Yes, that's much better. We do our very, very best that we have the most new prospects in this presentation. We do our very, very best to be with the most new people there. So this is the first thing we do. The second thing we do is like the first thing I said, is to keep in touch with all of your FBOs, with all of your team. So what we do basically is team holidays for all our FBOs, for all our people who work with us, who do the business with us. And we, for example, go with them to Palma de Mallorca in Spain. It's a wonderful place, and for all the German-speaking people, like a very special location to go together. We went to Croatia with over 40 people. I will send the German video we did there with this presentation. Maybe we can blend it in here.
Freiheit. In einer wunderbaren Kulisse, in einer Millionenvilla mit den Top-Führungskräften.
Aber du persönlich triffst die Entscheidung.
Ich bin hier im Bootcamp, weil ich einfach der absoluten Überzeugung bin, dass ich von jedem einzelnen Menschen etwas lernen kann. Wo willst du das besser lernen, wie wenn du live mit dabei bist?
Aber das eine Ziel ist ganz fest im Blick, der Diamond.
Ja, einfach eine Freiheit, das Leben zu führen, das jeder Einzelne für sich in seiner individuellen Situation richtig findet.
Hier wirst du unterstützt, an die Hand genommen, hier arbeiten die Leute zusammen, egal wie lange die Zugehörigkeit ist, egal wie erfolgreich das jemand ist, spielt gar keine Rolle. Und das finde ich einfach cool, wenn du so ein Team hast, das zusammenarbeitet, weil Fakt ist, alleine kannst du ein paar Leute bewegen, aber in so einem Team mit vielen Menschen kannst du einfach so unfassbar viel bewegen.
It really was a crazy vacation. Everybody enjoyed it. We worked together. We had workshops at the pool. We had like little workshops at the eating place. We had little workshops on the boats, on the islands we visited, and we had a lot of fun together. So all the new people who joined us were really motivated because they saw the life you can have with Forever. The opportunity of a lifetime you do have in Forever, and how all the people who already work with Forever have a better life than if you not work in Forever and with Forever. So the next thing is you have to be motivated yourself. You have to go to vacations with all your team, work together, stay together, eat together. And the third thing would be have rankings for everything you do together. We, for example, do have a ranking for all our FBOs in our Forever downline for invitations for our online presentations. So we have a technical system upset, so you can track how many invitations each of us did for the next online presentation. So everybody is trying to be the best, to climb another rank, to climb another position in this ranking. And I personally totally I'm fascinated what you can do in your very own motivation, because I learned from my parents, Bridget and Michael, Diamond managers. I learned from them how you do all these stuff with rankings and so on. And I did this rankings myself, implemented it, and it works for the person who has implemented it the same way as all of the FBOs who are doing this with me. So I would personally totally recommend it. The next question Nick asked me is what communication methods you have to keep them informed. So what we basically did was a mix of communication tools, because we figured out that it's a really hard time. All our FBOs, all our downline is getting information from all over the world. So if you do have an FBO, he is getting Facebook advertisement from other people who are wanting his attention. He's getting Instagram advertisement. He's getting whatever, LinkedIn advertisement. He's getting a ton of emails a day. He's getting newspaper. He's getting videos. He's getting all of this stuff. And we personally think that you have to be in the communication where the communication already is. So don't create new channels for them. use the existing channels. So we try to have everything in WhatsApp because it's in Germany and I think in whole Europe like the biggest communication tool. In Asia I think they have WeChat, and in Africa I don't know, just text me what it's in Africa. So yeah, we do it over WhatsApp, and we do have like a Telegram, what do you call it, a bot, a roboter, who gives all the informations, like all the incentives, all these things you would personally would send over email or things like that. We do all over Telegram, and we do have to engage all of our FBOs and all of our team. We do have Zoom meetings 3 times a week. 3 times a week. Why? Because we do have one what we call wording, what is for how do you invite somebody to a business presentation, how do you make a closing call, how do you get new followers, how do you get new contacts over Instagram, over Facebook, over all these kind of stuff. How do you make the first phone call, and what do you answer? And this is the biggest point in our whole communications. What do you answer if people say, oh, that's a snowball system, oh, the products are too expensive, oh, a new prospect of me answered that this and that is not like the best thing in the world. The compensation plan of any other network company is better, or so on. So what we basically do is, in the Zoom calls, we make a like question and answer. So we say the newest questions were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have it very interactive. So nobody can say my questions didn't get any answer. So nobody can say it's too theoretical. So nobody can say it's not practically enough. So this is what we do in our trainings. Yes, we have WhatsApp, Zooms, Telegram, and we personally prefer the personal touch. So we got, for example, to Croatia, because in Croatia there were no regulations with all these crazy stuff going in the world right now. So we went over there, did everything we enjoyed, got back to Germany, and here got back to work. Yes. Third question of Nick. How do you keep track of the team and their progress towards their marketing plan goals? So I personally prefer the FLP 360 app because you can see all the CCs, all the special things people need. And the best thing is your home office. So I'm very grateful for the home office that we have, because I personally just text them, hey, can you keep me informed about this qualification, about this qualifications, how much is missing for team partner XXX for this and that qualification. So this is basically how we keep progress of all the steps in the marketing plan. And the biggest thing to keep in mind, I personally think in these times, is we have the biggest chance ever. The biggest chance ever. So nobody out there has an opportunity like this in these times. Everybody is going like to have no work, have problems with their money, have problems with their health, and we do have the solution for all financial problems. We do have the solution for like having a good health, supporting our own health, taking stuff like a wonderful FAB, greeting from German FAB, to have something which gives us energy. So I personally think it's the best opportunity in the world with Forever, and it's the very, very best time to start now with Forever and engage a lot of people. So cheers to all my African friends. I'm looking forward to see you all in Sydney in 2021. Bye.
Thank you, Gene. Wow. What an inspirational young leader he is. 24 years old and so much experience. I hope that you learned a lot. I did. I learned how important communication was to him. Communication. Being constantly in touch with the customers and his downline, sharing tips, sharing incentive and trainings. He seemed that he has created a team of friends that enjoy working together to achieve great things. Remember, we work and we want to have fun. So to achieve great things together, let's work and bring this team spirit. Ask yourself, is this how you are with your customer and teams? How you communicate? How fun you have working together? Could you do more to stay in touch, have fun, and grow together? Grow together. Remember that fun is important in our business. It is written in our mission statement. So make sure that you have a happy team and they will continue to work hard, look after their customers, and then order more products. That's it. It's quite simple. Simple actions. So we have it in mind and we put in action. I hope you took more than just this. Remember that people like Jim are giving their time to you because they want you to be successful. So let's all show him respect for his time by learning from him and improving what we do. Let's take this and put it in action. That's the best way to say thank you to Jim for the time that he has given us. Thank you again, Jim Mentor. Remember this name? Maybe you heard it already. Mentor. Mentor. We hope to see you in the GLT soon alongside your mother and father. Yeah, yes, you say, oh, mentors. So look at your list of GLT members and you'll see there is already a mentor on top of the Forever Team GLT. Our next training is from a great leader in Nigeria. So we are back to our continent. So sharing experience from the field in Africa. And this great leader has achieved almost everything that the marketing plan has to offer. Everything should go. Above all, she is one of the very best at creating a very motivated and highly trained team. You know, it's very important. Motivated and trained. So motivation is not enough. Let's have the skills also. We will find out her secret shortly when she is interviewed by none other than our Executive Vice President of Sales, Aidan O'Hare. Before we meet Aidan, I thought that it would be exciting and fun to experience a wonderful piece of culture from Nigeria, you know, so that you have a flavor in the environment where she lives and that she is successful. So now, let's enjoy traditional dance featuring our FBOs from Nigeria and a special guest appearance by our great leader and friend, Clement Inigo. Take it away, guys. Yeah, let's go.
Anything when I want, she not my joy, no, she not Porsche, Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to the second part of, I guess, Aidan's interviews or chats with friends or whatever you might call it. We're coming to you. I'm here in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona at our headquarters here. And because of the wonders of technology, Victoria is with us. As you can see, beautiful, wonderful Victoria. Say hi, Victoria.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Africa. Hello, Forever World.
Fantastic, because Victoria is sitting in Lagos, Nigeria. What amazing tools we have to be able to build our businesses and make new friends right now. So what we're here to talk about today, as you know, is retention. This is part of our 4 core, and we talked a little bit about recruitment last week, and now we're moving on to retention. And when I was talking to a friend of Victoria's recently, he said to me that probably the most stable business in Africa is Victoria's. And she has been in the business for 19 years, Sapphire Manager. She's qualified for everything that the marketing plan offers. I think 7 times on the Global Rally, Chairman's Bonus since she was able to qualify for that, car plan, all of these things which you all know and love. But one thing that she is really, really good at is retention. And that means keeping her FBOs on board and engaged. And she's going to share a few thoughts with us about that. So Victoria, the first thing that I want you to help me with, and we've been practicing this, is your last name is so difficult for me to say, but it's not your fault. I am famous for not being able to say people's last names. And all over the world, people say, come on, Aidan, it's easy. It's blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I don't know what it is. I just don't. So teach me how.
Okay. You want me to teach you how to pronounce my surname?
Yes, ma'am. I'm all ears.
Okay. Eruku Nwapor.
Iruko Nwapor.
Eruku Nwapor.
Iruko Nwapor. All right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's a beautiful name. You're a beautiful person. Now, we were just talking before we started to transmit a little bit about Victoria's life up to this point. And I know that she looks so young, so beautiful, but she actually has 4 kids. And her oldest kid is 23. Is that right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And she did tell me a little bit about how she met her wonderful husband, Victor, but we're going to save that for another transmission, okay? Because it's a great story. And and I'm not going to tell you about it. She'll be able to tell you about it another time. Victoria, tell us a little bit about your experience in Forever so far.
Oh, wow. Okay. My experience with Forever so far has been amazing. You know, for the past 19 years, okay, I actually when I started Forever, I left Forever. Okay, I did so well. My first 5 years in Forever was beautiful for me, but somehow other network marketing companies came into Nigeria, so I lost my team members, and I didn't know what to do. Okay, because I lacked personal development, so I left the business. So I couldn't go far with it again, so I left. So when I left the business, I delved into buying and selling of clothes. I was going to London, coming back. Then at the end of the day, the business didn't pay me. So I came back home and my husband said, okay, just sit down at home. Let's manage what we have. Okay, but I wasn't really satisfied because that's not me. Okay, so I went, I started other things that didn't work out. So one day, with the encouragement of my daughter, okay, my first daughter, because she knew when I started the business at that young age, and she said, Mommy, you have to go back to your Forever business. When you were doing Forever, we're enjoying, you know, so so my husband also said something like, you have to go back. Then with the help of some of my team members as well, because I got some team members that didn't leave. Okay, they didn't leave the business. So she said, in the person of Mrs. Flora Jim, and so she said, Victoria, come back into the business. We're here for you. Okay, you can build on what you have, you have, and move to the next level. So don't worry. So I came back again with so much faith, and I told myself that I'm not going to, be in competition with anyone. And then when I got back into the business, I decided to go fully into personal development. So personal development, because of my quest for personal development, my business, I grew my business through that.
So fantastic story, and thanks for sharing it so far. I want to go back a little bit and talk about this, if you don't mind, this roller coaster. You started in Forever.
That's fine.
You were 5 years.
Yeah.
Things were going well. Competition came along, boom, blows up your business. And then you get this, this great idea, energy, you put it in, it doesn't work out so well, and you come back here. And so this journey is very common. And there's a lot of people that talk to me about that. And so I wonder, as before we start to get into a little bit more on retention, is that in this personal development cycle that you've been through, when we get to this point where we have these cycles and we're down in this bottom cycle, what do you do to get from here? Like when the clothes business didn't work out so well, and down here, my confidence has been affected or whatever. How do I move back up? What tools can I use? What advice can you give me to get back out of that cycle?
Okay. So what I will advise you to do, is to get, into, you need to read books. Okay. I started by reading books like Eric Worre. That's my GoPro by Eric Worre. Then I'll advise you read books like The Magic of Thinking Big. Then Les Brown. I got very close to those people at the top of network marketing companies. So then I went to Las Vegas in 2014. So I went there and I met some of the powerful network marketers like Jordan Adler, and so because I wanted to learn, so I got into personal development more. So my advice is that you need to get into, develop yourself so well. So then what I did was I had to attend training. So I advise you attend trainings. Because we've got so many trainings at the head office, our country office in Nigeria. So I decided to go into more of personal development trainings. Then I decided to listen to my why, really, because if you have a reason, if you have a strong reason, that's your why. If it's so strong, then whatever it is you're going to meet on the way won't be anything at all again. So I decided to, look into what I actually wanted for myself. So I'll advise, you hold on to your why, because it will help you, see clearly. So that was what I did. I looked into my why because my daughter told me something like, "Mommy, when you are doing Forever, we're enjoying." So that was something that I held on to because I wanted to support my husband, my family. I didn't want to live a mediocre life, really. I wanted, that lifestyle that Forever can give to, to me. So I saw other people living it. So I said, why not me? So our advice, number one, read books, attend trainings, and then have a strong why, a compelling why. It's important.
Excellent. Thank you for that. It's very interesting how all of our successful people around the world have a similar willingness to invest in themselves and recognize that the importance of them in this process. Forever's phenomenal, but it's a tool. Forever is the vehicle that helps you to get to where you want. You're the energy, you're the gas that goes in that vehicle, so to speak. And that's great to see about the importance of personal development. Now, as you've learned this process, your business has become more and more stable. And like we said at the beginning, 19 years and forever, about 14 or so years of real stability that's grown into a very strong sapphire business. What are the principles that you follow to retain, I don't want to say retain people, but retain the motivation in your business with your downline?
Okay, so okay, so this is it. When I came back into the business, because of my strong why, because of the strong reason why I came back into the business, I actually told myself that if anybody I sign up into the business, that what I do, the first thing I do is to give them books to read. Then I give them I put them through the first step to manager, because that's very key for me. Okay, so I give it to them, then I give them books on the product catalog. Okay, so I give them a book, like I package them very well so that by the time they join the business, they won't, when they start to read the book, they will be able to do what? Have a strong belief in the business and the confidence to grow their business. Okay, so then what I did also, I actually started running a training at home because I lacked knowledge. So when I came back into the business, I told myself that I'm not going to, let anybody fall off when they join the business. So I started a small home meeting in my sitting room at home. Okay, so from there, we moved into another, we started using another, we're going out to rent halls out there in hotels, okay, and in restaurants and all that. But what I did after that, when I saw that the number started growing gradually, my husband advised that we set up a center in Festac, in Lagos. So we set up a center called the DLT Learning Center, okay, where people can come in, learn more about the business. So, so we started that. Then another thing we're doing, I do events like, I organize entrepreneurship fair because I realized that I love planning events. I love planning events because I realized that Nigerians, I mean, not just Nigerians, anywhere you go in the world, some people don't want to hear business seminar. Okay, so I started planning events because when you invite people for business presentation, they'll tell you that, oh, I don't have time. It's one of these network marketing things. So I had to devise another means, okay, of organizing, something that can attract people, okay, to me or to the business. So I started organizing events like entrepreneurship fairs. Under that, we have the skincare events. Okay, we use the Forever skincare to, bring in people, because when people see the skincare, because a lot of people don't want to age now. People want to, a lot of women especially, they want to keep looking younger. Okay, so when they see that, oh, it's skincare, oh, wow, I'm interested, I would like to attend that event and all that. So they come. Then we also have things like the Zumba dance. Okay, so all these things, they happen at the same center where we set up. Okay, so then I have breakfast meetings as well for people because people like where it's happening. Nobody wants to, nobody wants to, go to where things are not happening. People like having fun. Okay, so when I realized that, I put, in more of my time, okay, in organizing events. So, so we do the Zumba dance, then we celebrate birthdays as well. My team members' birthdays, okay, every month, yes, because people like it. So they bring in their families and their friends, okay? So when they come in, we have parties, we dance, People love to dance. They love to have fun. Yes.
Nigerians love to
So
dance.
we use fun to drive the business as well. So by so doing, once they come in for the birthday parties, what we do is this, we do the cocktail, we teach people how to make cocktail drinks with Forever RG Plus and the aloe vera gel, the Fab, and the bits and peaches. We mix everything together for them. And instead of buying Coca-Cola or something, soft drinks and all that, so we rather take our Fab, RG. So we mix everything together. I'm like, wow, this is really nice. Is this made out of Forever products? Yeah. I'm like, oh, by the time we're done, we see people ordering for products. Okay, so we do that. Then we use the Forever Lights for smoothies, mixed with fruits and vegetables sometimes. Then we blend it and give it to them to taste. So we never buy anything like sodas or whatever to entertain them. So we do more of our own products. So at the end of the day, we found out that some of them, like, oh, they come in and then they tell you that I'm interested in the business now. I didn't know that the business is this fun. You guys are having fun in Forever. I would like to be part of it. Okay, so that's one of the ways that I've used to build my business.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So then, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You mentioned, and thank you so much for sharing that with us, and it's very helpful because if I can, to summarize that, is you build a community. In this community, and I drew it as a circle as I was writing my notes of what you were saying, is that you have this why. You identify why a person wants to get to be involved, and then you develop knowledge with them, through the books and tapes and meetings and fairs and, and these get-togethers, and we're building knowledge. And as that knowledge builds, it builds their belief in themselves, belief in the product, belief in the company. And that belief builds confidence, which builds the why, which builds the knowledge. And we get this cycle going. And this cycle is driven by this community, this center, this, the parties and the socialization that comes about. Now, phenomenal. Love it. It's so interesting. And we can see the results. How are you handling it now in the COVID environment, with the where we're less able to get around and interact with people? Is it affecting your business in some way, and how are you creatively getting around that?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for that, Aidan. So really, it hasn't really affected my business. I'm doing better, even with the pandemic. Yeah, I'm doing very well with the team. Yeah. So we use the Zoom meetings. We have Zoom meetings every week. Okay, from Mondays to Saturdays, we have Zoom meetings. I had about 5 Zoom meetings on Saturday 3 days ago. Yeah. Okay, because we're doing more of that. So it has really, because I found out that having the Zoom meetings, really, everybody, people are at home. Okay, so they don't really have that, you're not going, against traffic. Okay, so you're at home, at the comfort of your home, you're doing your business. Okay, so most times I have this meeting with my team members. Then my upline in London, in the person of Mrs. Buki Olonye, she's based in London. And then she's done amazingly well for us in the team. So we have these meetings from Mondays to Saturdays. And then it cuts across all the FBOs at different levels, okay, from assistant supervisors to manager level. Okay, so we have days, dedicated for different, team members. Okay, so we meet with the assistant supervisors, then we have a general meeting, then we also meet with the supervisors, so we can meet them at their level. Okay, so if they're having any challenge or whatever, okay, that will be, taken care of during the training and all that. So it's really has improved my business. And then one thing I can also say here is this, that I actually made my gem bonus for the very first time. Okay, that was in June. Yeah, in June. For the very first time, I made my gem bonus after so many years of becoming a sapphire. So,
well,
yeah, the business
congratulations.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
then I also run my Facebook post as well. As in, when I finish doing any other thing, I go to update my audience on Facebook. Okay, I update them on what is going on, the activities going on in my team and in my forever business. Okay, then I also do that to motivate people as well. So by so doing, I use that to drive leads to my business. And then, so when I get people commenting on my post, I go to meet them in their messenger. Then we take it off from there. So it's been amazing. And I also manage a team page as well, about 4 different team pages that I manage. Okay, I have the Faces of Diamonds, where we do our trainings every Mondays. Like, I'm supposed to be online right now, but because of this training interview, I couldn't go online. But I have other people, like in my some of my team members that, from time to time, they take the training. So we take turns to do trainings online, okay, on that page. So that has really kept the team going as well. So we're there showing up every day for them. Yeah.
Well, if I bring it all together, it's just you're so busy. You're spinning plates everywhere. So, how many hours a week do you typically work?
What? Sorry, buddy. What did you say?
How many hours in a week will you be working?
Oh, wow. Anyway, I don't really have any young baby anymore, so I'm always working. But most of the time, I think I do about 10 hours a day.
Wow.
My day starts at 9 o'clock, yes.
Wow, well, good for you. Victoria, I would love to talk to you for hours and learn a little bit more about you, Victor, the family, and as importantly as your forever business. But they only give us a short amount of time as part of this number 2 in the four core focuses. And we appreciate very much you taking the time to share your thoughts and being so honest with us. And this idea that retention, in other words, keeping people engaged in your business, is to do with building a community, and to help people to feel more confident personally, to establish their reasons why they're involved in their business, to develop their knowledge, and to keep them close via events, a community spirit, and providing venues for them to, whether that be online, social media, or physically, venues for them to collect, to learn, and to grow their confidence. What a great example you are to us. We wish you the very, very best. Victor, thank you for being behind the camera and making sure this works so well. We appreciate you and all that you're doing to support Victoria, Nigeria. And from all of us here at Home Office, from Rex, from Greg, and for the whole entire team, God bless you. Thank you for what you're doing. We love you, and we cannot wait to be together again. And to be able to celebrate together when we can hug and we can kiss and we can enjoy each other's success and just be able to interact with one another. So from us here in Home Office, it's goodbye. It's and over to you, JB. Thank you for everything, and especially a big thanks for Jim McMentor for the words of wisdom that he shared. And we wish you all the very best of luck. And we'll see you next week for number 3. Victoria, we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aidan. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Aidan and Victoria. Wow. Remember the name Victoria, and she's very famous in Lagos. There is a famous place in Lagos called Victoria Island. What a powerful training. Oh, do you see the passion that Victoria has for her team? I go there and met with her, and she's so passionate. She's supporting them every day. And when you meet with Victoria, you see that this passion. working hard to keep them on track to success. She's a successful and successaholic woman. She wants success for her team. No one else, she has been in the top 10 Nigerian leader for the past 5 years. Consistency. To be at the top and to remain at the top by working hard every day, working with the team, gathering. So learning, teaching, showing. So I teach you, remind me of one of Red's key value for forever. Put other people first. Look at them. Look for the success. Great. We can see that for Victoria, her team and customer are always her priority. Thank you again, Victoria. Thank you so much, Victoria. From the land of Africa, from the land of Nigeria, big Nigeria, we have a lot to learn. Thank you. I've been so much knowledge and now I'm going to apply it. So I have a challenge, increase for next time your retention rates. We have one more speaker who has a passion for others too. One more. We are here to learn. He gets his passion from his mother and father in heritage, our beautiful heritage. And today, he wants to take a moment to celebrate others that make forever great. Remember that his team is all of us. All of us. Each of us is a member of his team. This includes you, leader, but also country managers, directors, and very importantly, the great forever office staff in all of your countries, more than 160 countries. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you my friend and our president of forever, Mr. Greg Mode. Hi, Greg.
Hello, Africa. I hope you're having an amazing day today. You know, today I wanted to recognize all of our great staff all over Africa. They have been doing an amazing job, a tremendous effort and sacrifice to serve all FBOs and to help each and every one of you be successful in your business. So make sure you give them a pat on the back, even if it's a virtual one, to say thank you to them for all that they try to do to help you become successful. Now, some of these staff members have been in the company for a long time. For example, in South Africa, where we opened 25 years ago. Can you believe that? We have Margaret Ross and Wendy Mulder. They've been doing an amazing job. Thank you, ladies. We very much appreciate all you've done. And how about 20 years in Nigeria? We have Sanya Olufemi, been a great example there, working in the logistics and supply department, making sure we have the right products on time in Nigeria for all our FBOs. Great job. How about 16 years in Cote d'Ivoire? And of course, we have Ahu Yao, who's always done an incredible job, not just in Cote d'Ivoire, but in many countries in West Africa. Thank you, Ahu, for all you do. 16 years in East Africa. Amazing. I remember when we first opened, and it seems like yesterday. And of course, we have our great friend Anderson Kumaro, who's done an amazing job. Thank you, Anderson. We appreciate you. Now, I wish I could name all of the great staff members in Africa, but my hat goes off to you. Thank you so much for what you do, and you help us be successful in forever. Now we're going to turn to the top 5 FBOs in retention in Africa. I'm so excited for these guys. Now remember, retention is how many existing FBOs you have that make a purchase in your business. So top 5 retention, we have number 5, Elizabeth Gozi Egumuso from Nigeria. Great job. We have Kobile and Percy Seleku from South Africa, GLT members, excellent job. Opal Leng Robson from South Africa, awesome, I'm so proud of you. How about number 2, Susan and Kennedy Matsawana Gang from South Africa, great job guys. And number 1, Duna Rabai Oftense from South Africa. Congratulations to you, number 1 retention in all of Africa. We're so proud of you guys. Keep working hard. Don't ever quit. Don't ever let something get in your way of making your dreams become a reality. This is forever. We'll see you soon.
Wow. Thank you again, Greg. So inspirational. I love the way you guide us and you lead us to the success of each other. Congratulations to our top leaders in the retention for 2020 so far. Yes. And I echo great thanks to all of our wonderful staff across Africa. And I know the challenges that you have to face every day in this situation to be successful and to have these successful FBOs. All of us would not be able to succeed without these wonderful people. So, like Greg said, let's take a moment and thank the country staff for all that they do. I know that you can't have physical touch now, but take the opportunity to say thank you, to show gratitude to them. So we are now at the end of our second 4-core masterclass. The next one will be in 2 weeks' time, and we'll focus on the third element of the 4-core, which is productivity. So we have covered recruitment, have covered retention. Now we're going to move on productivity. Again, we'll be hearing from some top leaders and experts in Africa and across the world, and all of it will be done to help you succeed. Again, priority to you, your success. So make sure that you turn on Saturday, 22nd August for the next Forever Masterclass. Finally, I hope that you were making more notes today. Read them, apply them, put them in action. So you only learn when you practice. Practice. So what you have learned today to your business and what your team succeed and grow. Let's practice and bring our team to success. Remember the fun and constant communication that Jim Mentor applied to his business? Fun communication. Also remember the care and love that Victoria had for her team. Do the same for your team, and they will reward you by being stronger and more successful. Care, love, fun, constant communication. Finally, thank you to both Adam and Greg who lead this great company of ours with so much passion and wisdom. Please let us know how you get it on with your drive to improve your retention. Good luck, work hard, work smart, and I will see you all in 2 weeks' time and the next Forever Africa 4-core Masterclass. Goodbye.